Good day, everybody. My name is Ali Ilojofevo, and I'm here with
Tigbakato.
and we're here for the Baptist High School Competition 2026 edition. We're here to present on our software called Circle Sense. Millions of ladies and women go through menstrual health challenges due to lack of resources and tracking tools. Many rely on their memory and informal methods, which cause uncertainties, irregular tracking, and also leads to lack of confidence, bringing an unhealthy environment into the picture. During our research, due to the results and findings of our research, we founded a solution called Circle Sense. Circle Sense is a software which bridges the gap of menstrual health challenges and analytics. Analytics whereby it predicts and identifies a woman's period cycle, and it also views the fertile windows of a woman or a lady. It makes a lady carry out informed health decisions. Socially, especially for teenagers like us, it builds our confidence, making us prepared and certain of our periods. It gives us the knowledge of our periods and our health, and then it makes us to be prepared for in case of emergencies and avoiding social stigma. It helps us stay focused in school and gives us a full concentration and lessen our emotional stress. Circle Sense is a very user-friendly software. It gives easy tracking, smart predictions, health awareness, and it helps students focus, like I said earlier. Circle Sense have key features, which are it secures your PIN login, where girls which are insecure, because one of the problems girls face are insecurities, but with our secure PIN, it develops and helps the girl to feel secure about his or her menstrual period cycles. It completes the cycle tracking. It doesn't just stop for that particular month. It goes further and further. It continues the track. It has an AI assistant which gives health content and also helps in taking good health information. And analytics and logistics helps with smart predictions and smart reminders. This is how Circle Sense works. First of all, you create your profile, then you secure your login PIN and log into your Circle data. The more Circle data you feed it, the more accurate its predictions. It gives smart predictions and then smart reminders. It's very beneficial for students because it helps a girl or it helps ladies out there better preparation, increase his or her confidence, which gives a healthier environment and academic focus, reducing absenteeism. In conclusion, in a world where data is key, Circle Sense can save, thrive, and eradicate ignorance, because a woman who knows her circle owns her future, which Circle Sense can deliver.
I'll be speaking on Circle Sense, its codes, and how it works. Now, for a general overview, Circle Sense is a menstrual cycle tracking app that is built using Streamlit. It allows users to create a profile, log in via a secure PIN, track cycle data, start and end period dates, and also answer their questions via an AI-powered questions and answers. Okay. Circle Sense is built using the primary framework called Streamlit. Streamlit is a Python-based web application framework which allows developers to develop applications using the primary code of Python. It removes the inefficiencies and the excesses of using other codes like HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Now, Streamlit in the app has its functions, which include it builds the user interface, that's the UI. It controls navigation between multitasking panels. Streamlit also handles user insertions, and finally, Streamlit manages session state. Now, for the other supporting libraries, we have on the database aspect SQLite 3, which serves as a database. It stores it controls the user management and stores the data. Second of all, we have for data processing, we have pandas, which organizes and analyzes our data. We also have, under the security aspect, parsley, which carries out the function of pin hashing, and PYOTP, which supports two-factor authentication. And finally, under visualization, we have plotly, which represents things visually using charts and graphs. Now, to our left side here, we have our files or folders, and these are the codes for them. This is Streamlit, our primary framework. Under our core, we have db.py. This is our database. It is run by SQLite 3. It carries out the function of user management, cycle tracking, and stores user data generally. This is the core of our code. Schema.py now serves as the blueprint of our code. This defines our code, how it's arranged. Now for our security.py, this carries out the function of pin hashing and validation. This is usually done at the login stage. Our seed.py now helps us create demo users, as you can be seeing here, seed demo user and test user accounts. And our state.py, finally, it manages session state. It carries out authentication tracking and auto logouts when the user is inactive. And our validation.py, it carries out the function of input validation. This means that it prevents invalid data inputs. That's the use of it in the core. Now, under our pages, we have our profile.py. Our profile.py, under the function of the profile.py now, we have it creates and helps us to manage our profiles. It allows us to load profiles into sessions. And finally, our profile.py, it also limits the number of profiles someone can make on the app. Under our login.py, the function of the login.py carries out pin hashing, field login tracking, and finally our login.py also carries out auto lock functions. This is for when there are repeated attempts to enter an account with the wrong credentials. Under our dailylog.py, here is where you enter your data for the database to process and carry out its functions of predictions, analytics, and statistics. Under the daily log, you enter your date, you enter your daily emotions like your pain, mood, and the rest. And finally, you enter starts and ends of periods. This is to assist the analytics so that you can carry out its predictive functions. Now, under the analytics.py, it creates chart calculations, trend charts, it carries out predictions and other related calculations. This is practically like the brain of our code, where all the predictions, calculations are carried out. And under our AI assistant, this is a Google generative AI. It is made or modeled after the Gemini AI. It works on Gemini API integration. It has security, and finally our AI saves chat history per profile. On this, under our pages file. Now under our services, we have predictions in.py, theme.py. Our predictions.py carries out almost the same function with our analytics. It carries out period predictions, phase definitions, cycle calculations, and other related calculations for our code. This is under the predictions.py. And finally, our theme.py. This is where we create pathlets. It has the primary function of coloration and other background related stuff. And your app.py. Basically, the function of the app.py, this serves as your welcome point for the app. When Streamlit runs your app.py, first of all, it initializes the app, initializes the database, it manages the session state, controls navigation between pages. Okay, so now let's run our app to test how it works. So now basically this app.py. This is a welcome page of the software CycleSense. Here you log in to an already created profile. Here you can create your profiles, and here you create demo testers. When you go to login, you have to select a profile first. So you go to your profile page. Of these profiles now, we have created 3, one of which we will use for the presentation here, which is called Jess. Under our Jess profile now, you have your password here, and as you can see, it is being hashed by passlib unless you remove it. If you log in with an incorrect password, you can clearly see as it has invalidated our attempt at entering. So now we are into Jess, and this is your dashboard. Under your dashboard now, you can see your current fees, your dates, and your next period, and the prediction confidence. Your prediction confidence is based on the amount of data you put into the app. Slightly below those, you can see insights that are generated by the app depending on the phase. This can be seen in the app.py codes. Slightly below, your phase content, the period, follicular phase, ovulation, luteal, and that was all. Under those now, you can see your tips. Those tips are the insights that are displayed here. What's going on in your body, common feelings, ways to support yourself, and your cycle phase explanation. Under your snapshot, you can see your fertile window, average number of cycle days, and your stability during this period. And your cycle overview can be displayed on a chart. This chart is created using Plotly. Under quick actions, you have your daily log where you input your daily data in order to increase your prediction accuracy. Your analytics where you can view insights that are drawn on charts and graphs, and your AI assistant where you can ask questions anytime. Now this is our AI assistant and a Gemini API integration. It is Google generated and can help answer specifically health related questions. For some quick questions, you can ask your AI and it will give you specific answers, but as I said before, it has a security disclaimer. It is not medical help, just tips, and specifically health related questions can be asked. Moving backwards, here we have our daily log. Under our daily log, you can start and you can end the current period. You can enter your mood depending on the day, how you're feeling today, cramps or pain, stress, hours slept at night, and other specific symptoms. Using this now, after you enter your information, it is now saved to your SQLite 3, where it is processed and used to create analytics and predictions for future periods and cycles. Now under our analytics, you can enter the number of cycles you've tracked here, your average cycle length, average duration of period, and stability score, other health insights and predictions, cycle length trend, and your cycle history. With this comes the end of our presentation, and in conclusion, I believe that CycleSense can become more scalable, maintainable, and professional depending on how it is taken from here. It can even become a worldwide project, becoming an important and integral part of the lives of many ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.